Hi guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Today it's June 20, 2016. It's a Monday. And hello to you guys. A few hours ago, this morning, I went to the office to bring some lumpia dynamite to my ates at the office. And also because they have the payment for the slouchy beanie that I made, the one with the diagonal lines. So I'm hoping that you can hear me because my throat is a little bit scratchy in a way. So yesterday we went to church, and when it's time to go home, I said to my aunt that I will go to the market to buy some sile or chili, the long ones, the green long ones. So that's what I'm using for the lumpia dynamite, wherein I take off a part of it, slice it in the middle, and I stuff some cheese and ham inside. So that's what I did yesterday. So I can bring it to the office today. And we have some more because 1 kilo is very many when I bought it. And last Saturday, we went to Cavite for my cousin's birthday, but it's also the time that his parents will ask for the marriage of his girlfriend. So they are namamanhikan. That's the word or the term for it. So I'm wearing my blouse since I finished it the last time. And this is the yoke part that I was telling you about. And as you can see, it has the pineapple designs. And what I did for the sides to lessen it was I slip stitch a few inches or half an inch from it, from the sides. So it has some decreases on the sides. And this part is the yoke part. So I incorporated the cream colored yarn because the fuchsia pink one this is what's left of it. This is what's left of all the yarns, of all of it. So that is one of the finished objects that I have for you guys. And I thought that this is not going to go well, but I like the way it came out. And it's pretty nice. So just going to show you some stuff. And I rummaged the table of my father, and I found this. This is an old crochet book that I bought last 2006. So I think I've shown this from my first podcast, but I just want to show you the pictures, some of it. So some of it, most of it is crochet, and most are sweaters. So it has pretty nice colors, especially this one. So I like the color of this. And it has the pattern at the side. This one is color white. And this one, red and black. This one I also like because of the colors. But I'm not going to show you all of it, just some of it for inspiration colors. So that is the book that I bought. I don't know if I've shown you that before. I think I did from my past podcast. So, off with the finished objects. So, I've been wanting to make some mitered squares, some knitted ones. And I was practicing it. I watched a tutorial about it, and as the tutorial goes on, I'm knitting along it, and this is what I came up. It's a mitered square with 41 casts on. Actually, this is the first one that I made. Using the variegated yarn I use for Miel's booties. So for this one, since the tutorial said that I should cast on 51 or 49, I did that. So this is a little bigger than the second and third one that I made. And I realized from this that I think I've been making the knitted stitch the wrong way. So I'll just show you. So this is how we knit. You put the needle there, and I yarn over like this instead of yarning over like that. So that I'm pretty comfortable knitting the way I did, the way I learned it. So I think I'm not going to change the way I've been knitting. So instead of going like that, I'm wrapping around the yarn like this. And also, I have another mitered square. This is from my scraps, the variegated yarn from Tabora. And I know that you guys are blocking this, but I was a failure in blocking the last time. And so I think I'm going to do that for the next ones. I'm gonna learn how to block, since this needs blocking. So those are a few of my posts. And I also made some stitch markers, some simple ones from my bead stash. Just a few. These are the stitch markers that I use for decreasing the slouchy hat. I really needed this so I can remember when to decrease. So I made this flower one. I just got this from my stash, and it is already built into a flower. And this one, it is a butterfly, and the other ones are just simple. Some are tiger eyes, and this one is a pearl one. I think it's sculptured pearl. So I put this in this carton, just punch holes. And also I did this one. These are my old stitch markers. I just want to show you this paper that I used. And I think I'm going to make some more because I have a few more lobster locks. And I also finished the slouchy hat. So what I did with this was I garter stitch up until 8 inches, and I decreased it in 4, so it has that squarish type of decrease, because these are 92 stitches. I can't tell you what size of needle that I use, because this has no label in it that says what size. I use this one. I don't know if you can see what size this is by looking at it. But this has thicker kind of needle. So this is a slouch hat. I was thinking that I should have done the garter stitch up until 9 inches because this is only 9.5 inches tall. But it works also. It slouches a bit and it covers the ears. It's like that. So I think it's okay. It turned out okay. And I don't know if I'm going to incorporate the diagonal design in this one. Maybe if someone wants to buy it, then I would put the design for it. So that is also one of my faux. And this is my fourth faux according to my notes. And now we're going to the whips, the works in progress. Just want to show you this first. I think that I should put a progress stitch marker on this so I can show you how long I am. Going to put some now. So I'm here. And maybe next time I'll show you this. This will be longer. Hopefully. And that is using the boucle yarn. So I have another order. I haven't shown you Miel's booties when it was finished because I delivered it to Ate. Because last Monday was Miel's first birthday. And I thought that Ate will use it then. But it became very long for his feet since his feet, when I measured it, only was 9 centimeters. But she told me that I should do the 11 centimeters, so I did. But maybe she can use that when she grows older. So Ate Doll, my cousin, Miel's mom, she was here the other day, and I had a chance to show her some of the yarns I'm making because she's kind of interested with it. And I've shown her some of the amigurumis, and she liked the penguin one. And she said that she will be asking me to make her in the future. And she saw this variegated yarn from Baguio as I was making this. Actually, it's an amigurumi. And she saw the yarn, and she was asking if there is another type of variegated yarn, but I told her that this is only one. And this is made out of cotton, so she said that I should make Miel a hat, just like the one I made for Dandan. So the brim is going to be garter stitch, and the rest of it is stockinette. So I started this, and I'm this long now. I'm on the stockinette part, and this is the other type of stitch marker that I made. It's a star with a moon. Just a few beads that I have. So that is one of my whips. And I wanted to show you Ate May, she gave me some glass beads. These are beads that you can use as bracelets for kids. And it has different designs. And this is what we've been using for the Songka lately. The game that I showed you with the, what do you call that? The spaces. And she also gave me some googly eyes. There are different sizes. Sizes are varied, so... Oh, there's only one of this big one. So I can use this for my amigurumi monsters. And she also gave me some wooden ones with little glass beads. sorry yet. This is the amigurumi that I'm going to make, and I've shown this on Instagram. I was wearing it, and it's kinda like a kitty hat because it's a square hat, but no, it's not going to be a hat. I'm experimenting on this to be a amigurumi. So I stopped it here so I can start the hat for me. So those are my projects. And I have an order of a panda bear with a 4 design. I've already made one for my ates at the office's boss, but he put it at the rear end of his car, his Ford car, but it got lost, so he wanted me to make him another one which is much more smaller, so it wouldn't go to the cement, to the floor. Okay. So, I wanted to make some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Pikachu, but this is going to be for my future project. I haven't shown you this. This is the body of O. Decided it would be this long. This is where I'm going to put the eyes, and the upper part of this is his mouth. And I started on the wraparound clothing. This is a blue. I don't know if this is a teal blue, but I think that the color is appropriate, so I decided to make it. This is going to be his wraparound clothing, and after this, at the bottom of this is going to be sweet. But I wasn't so sure how many feet he has, because I looked in the picture and he has three in front, so I'm thinking that he has 5. So there will be 2 at the back and 3 in front, but I still have to research that. So that is my progress with O, and that's the only, I think this is the only crochet projects that I've been making for now. I have been knitting for some time. So we went to Bacoor for Elise's birthday, and from there, they also gave us some jackfruit because they have plenty of trees there. I think I've shown that on my other clip with Marius, the place. They have some trees at their backyard, and one of the trees bears the fruit of the jackfruit or langka. So we got to take home some of it, or a lot of it, and we have been eating them. So it's pretty nice to eat some fruits besides the ones that you are used to every now and then. So also I have been following Ace Ong. She is a Filipina who has been crocheting, making art out of crochet as her medium. So I've been following her on Instagram, and she has some fabulous stuff. I'm hoping that you can also follow her because she is a Pinoy pride here when it comes to crochet. She has some clothing or garments made out of crochet, and it has the awesomest of color combinations. So that's nice. And I have some explanation about my username. Since Miss Grace, she explains why her username is GB Maltese, and mine is Sedi Aki. Actually, Sedi is from an old cartoon that we used to watch on TV when we were younger. And Sedi the prince. Actually, he is a prince, but I incorporated the name, and I've been using that name as a chat name because I have been a chatter on MIRC on a channel called Youth Zone. So that is the nickname that I use there. And the Aki is short for my last name, which is Aquino. So I just added the two and it became Sedi Aki. So that is my username. And that's my stuff. And I'm hoping you guys have a fine day and a fine weather. Family bonding time. I'm hoping that this video will be okay. And this is once again my finished blouse. So that's it for me. Bye for now.